If you haven't noticed, there has been a few games that have been updated that include a new 1000 gamer score for free. At the time of this recording, I only know of 7. Now hearing this at first sounds pretty great, right? For me, it's yes and no. Now, every gamer score matters and counts, so we always look for easy points, but this gamer score, inflation, and the amount of easy games coming out every week is getting a bit ridiculous. Now, in the video I made in the past, have easy games ruined achievement / trophy hunting? Now, I've said there's 3 problems in my opinion: the achievement list, the amount of games released on the stores, and the quality of those games. This video can be seen as a update video. The way we play games in Achievement Hunt is all over the place, and it's all valid, but this issue affects us as a whole. Now, if you may not agree with that, but I think it does affect us all. We as a community are heading down a destructive path to kind of split off the achievement hunting community. I'm going to focus on a few key areas in this video: easy games versus easy games, exportable games using the console commands, and these new 1000 Gamerscore updates. Let's start off with the new problem with console commands to automatically unlock or to trivialize the achievements in longer games. The most recent example is Pathologic 2, which recently had its console command button configuration made known to the true achievements community by Railbait. This allowed us to unlock all 49 achievements in just a few button clicks, and to make sure this is only on the PC version. Caused quite a discussion, and for me, I do not have a problem with this method. It's in the game. We should be able to do this. It's happened in the past. Some other games use console commands like Ark Survival Evolved, Subnautica, Endless Legend, and Don't Starve on PC. It was available on the 360 with Gun and Fallout 3 on PC too. It's just like using cheat codes back in the day. I do see the other side of this argument where it takes away the accomplishment that the people that did it legit, and it would be so defeating if you were the first person in the world to complete it, or if you were working on a walkthrough and all that work is gone, nobody will use it. If you're on True Achievements, the ratio also tanks, but that's kind of a iffy thing because once more people play the game, it shoots up. But if if there's a small amount of people that played it and completed it, it goes down. So Pathologic 2 had a pretty high ratio, but now it tanked. But now it's kind of stabilized because all the people that would play it this way already played it and it's already done. So it's not really another issue. There was one game where it crossed the line, in my opinion. To be transparent, I did this method twice, and that is Surviving Mars. That felt really dirty because it used mods, and it was against the devs' wishes and the terms of service. And that's why the mods are always getting taken down, so you have to find new ones. But one can argue that using modded worlds in Minecraft are in the same boat, but being able to download and use those maps from different people are a feature in Minecraft. This is still new, and to be honest, once more and more games run on Windows 10 that got achievements, this would have happened because most PC games have console commands, or some that are more known. At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide if you want to do these or not. For me, I'll still do them because others are doing it, and I don't want to be left behind. I'm too deep into achievement hunting to quit. At the time of this recording, I am ranked 968 in Gamerscore on True Achievements, so keep these points in mind going forward for the rest of the videos. Now, you're probably wondering what the difference between easy games and easy games. Easy games are the likes of Ratalaika, Zithion, sometimes use these games that are unmemorable, fast completions and deletions that take up to an hour, and you can tell by the achievement design they're not up to snuff, I guess. Multiple games releasing every week. On the other hand, easy games are straightforward achievements that can be easily followed with a guide. Now, the most important part, you actually have to beat the game. Not having to finish the game is one of the biggest reasons why easy games are becoming a nuisance, in my opinion. The other reason is the achievement design. By my quick glance, there are 97 of these easy games that take under an hour or less. So if you have a weekend to kill in the mod money, you can get close to 100k or even more if you never touch these games. And if you did nothing else, you could probably get up to 200,000 maybe. which used to take a long time. Granted, as more games were released, it got easier. Why waste time in a longer game when you can get 8,000 points in the time it'll take you to get 1K? Sure, the quality of the game is night and day. For me, it's becoming a chore to keep up. If every game becomes easy, there will be no reason to be an achievement hunter anymore. Sure, we look for easy stuff all the time, but we as a community can do better than this. Let's compare an achievement list from both camps so I can give you a better idea why this is a problem. For an easy game, I've chosen Alvastia Chronicles. This is one I did a couple weeks ago. Now, looking at the 31 achievements, it doesn't have the best design, but it's pretty well-rounded. It's got the standard story-based ones, walking 50,000 steps, which upon hearing that sounds annoying, but it's really not. The game is even nice enough to give you an in-game counter for that. It's got some for side quest, combat, opening chest, not a hard list, or not a super easy one either. It's straightforward, nothing screams out, designed only for achievement hunters. Other corner, I chose Aborigines, I don't know how to say this game, which is a game I finished in like a couple weeks ago too, and it's one of those games that sparked the video for this topic since it's got its 1K update. It has 15 achievements, but to be fair to this comparison, I'm only talking about the base 10 achievements. 100 points for starting the game, really? I know like the Simpsons games did it, but that was only 5 points, and it kind of makes fun of the achievements anyways, and it's the Simpsons, so. There's 100 points for riding a chicken, there's 6 achievements for getting all the stats up, but it can be easily abused, which, in my opinion, that was by design. They left that exploit in. I will give this game credit though, you actually have to beat the game because the last 2 are story related. It's very short and it has a very uninspired list. Sure, it's a lot quicker because this takes like under an hour, where Alvastia Chronicles takes like 10 or 12 hours. But it's not as fun hunting these very basic achievements. Now, to go into my next point, let's talk about the new 5 achievements and the other 1K updates. Almost a year later, Aborigines got a free update which gave us 5 achievements for a total of 1,000 Gamerscore. Sounds great, right? Wrong. It may sound appealing, but this is a very slippery slope. Get to a checkpoint, 200 points. Get 100 XP, 200 points. Die once, 200 points. Kill 5 enemies, 200 points. Beat the first level, 200 points. 1K in less than 5 minutes. Now for the next minute, I want to show you unedited footage of me getting the 1K update in Mushroom Quest. Now, sure, this is a bit of a haha funny. It's like, oh, look, it's better than Avatar on the 360. I got 1,000 points in under a minute. But on the 360, Avatar was the only one that was like that. We as achievement hunters should be against this kind of stuff. This achievement design should be discouraged. Now, I'm not asking for like some incredible difficult achievements, but these achievements should be getting us to experience the game, engage with the game's mechanics, and actually finish the game. Maybe encourage us to play a different way than we normally would. So what can we do about this? Let's talk about some solutions and things we can do as a community. Going back to when smaller games were 200 Gamerscore and 400 Gamerscore on the 360 is out of the question because the game is game now. It's out of, you can't do that. It's thousands the base. More appropriate is to have some of these easy games released on the Creators Collection store instead of the normal store. This allows the game to release on the Xbox platform but does not have achievements or Xbox Live features because some of these games quality is very low bar and it should be on the Creators Collection because those are like small indie developers, like 1 or 2 people. Now sure, 1 or 2 people can make incredible games, but the frequency of these games are kind of annoying. We could encourage devs to design better achievements, or we can encourage devs to design better achievements, make us at least finish the game, even if it's a long one, like 10 hours, it's fine. We've done that on the 360, and I think it's more better for us to get back to that. We could, as an achievement hunting community, not buy these games. Ha! That's not going to happen, but maybe I should. I know I said I would continue playing these games, but I've been mulling it over for a couple of days, and I think it's best if I don't buy these games. I know it's not going to really make a difference, but I won't cover these games on my channel. No shade to those who do. In the end, this is something that very few care about, and we'll get through it together. Like, I know some people were ACA Neo Geo games that were coming out, the frequency of that, but those aren't as easy as people expect. Sure, if you're really good at old NES games or arcade games, it'll be easy for you, but I think for the general public, they're not as easy, and that's why they kind of died out, and I don't think they're releasing as much as anymore. There's so many great games out there that get so little coverage. Now, you know me, I kind of, like, my guides are some well-known stuff like motocross games, but I did a Troll and I, and I'm doing one right now that's in the pathing stage, so maybe around January or February I'll get that walkthrough out, and I'll make it my goal to shed some light on some of these better games. There's thousands of games out there, and there's more coming each day. I want to help the achievement hunting community on YouTube go gravitate towards more quality games and more games that need more attention on them. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I hope you enjoyed this rant. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And if you have anything to suggest, or what's your thoughts on this achievement stuff, write down in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video.